Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is HM and welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about altcoins reaching 50% market dominance and Ethereum breaking the all-time highs, and we're going to see where Litecoin is headed as well. Now before we begin, if you can please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. This would really support the channel tremendously and it would help show my videos to more viewers. Now let's jump into the charts and we're going to talk about the altcoin dominance chart. Now, here's the altcoin dominance chart. What this is, it's basically 100 divided by the Bitcoin dominance chart. For those of you who do not know what Bitcoin dominance means, it is how much Bitcoin dominates the market or how big Bitcoin is in the crypto market. In this case, right now, it is, if you look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, it is 50.55. So basically, Bitcoin dominates 50% of the whole crypto market. So basically, because the whole market cap of crypto is about $2 trillion, Bitcoin has about $1 trillion, so this is 50%. Now, altcoin dominance, which is 100 divided by Bitcoin dominance, that's the chart of it. And if you look here, we are at 49.45%. This is a level we have not reached ever since September of 2018. And we have not broken out of this level ever since December of 2017. And we all know what happened December 2017. Altcoins exploded. We saw multiple digit percentages, 1000% gains, and I think we are at a similar phase right now. What happened back in January, we saw Litecoin explode, we saw Ethereum explode and reach new all-time highs. But that does not mean that Bitcoin did not do well. What that means is Bitcoin moved sideways or maybe corrected downwards or even it moved upwards, but altcoins outpaced it and outperformed Bitcoin. It just moved at a faster rate compared to Bitcoin. Now, the reason why altcoins really exploded is, well, obviously there's a lot of money being pumped into it, but Ethereum just reached a new all-time high of 2,621. Ethereum just reached an all-time high even compared to the previous all-time high that we had right here of 2,546. Right now we're at 2,620. This is the main reason why the altcoin market cap increased, other than the fact that other coins pumped as well. But Ethereum plays a big role because it is the biggest altcoin. And Ethereum is also the second biggest crypto. If you notice, it's at rank number 2. Bitcoin number 1, Ethereum is number 2. And it's increased 7.6% over the last 24 hours. Now, where can we be going with Ethereum going forward? We can only watch and see where it goes because at this point, we really can't tell where it's actually going. But personally, a good rule of thumb for me is, so the last all-time high of the previous cycle was about 1,420. So I would say double that amount, which is 2,800 almost, would be a good target for this one before we pull back and maybe break out of it. And maybe 3,000 even, because 3,000 is also a very strong psychological resistance or a psychological number which may act as a resistance. So I would say target for now, short term, would be $2,800 to $3,000. But who knows, maybe we can break past it and keep going further. I do believe that we will. I'm not sure if we're going to get a pullback before. We probably might see a pullback. Let's say we go up to $3,000 right here, roughly. Let's say we go up to this level. Maybe we can do something like we go up, then we go down, then maybe test it again and maybe break out of it eventually. I think that's going to happen. But for now, I'm just going to wait and see what's going on. And I'm still positioned in Ethereum. I'm not going to take any profits for now. Taking us to the next point, which is Morgan Stanley Bitcoin Fund draws $29.4 million. What happened was Morgan Stanley launched a new Bitcoin private fund and allowed investors to participate in it. And they got $29.4 million from 322 investors in the first 14 days. Which is crazy money. Well, it is crazy money actually, because that's way more than the average investor is buying. For example, myself, that's way more than that. And the crazy part about all this is that Morgan Stanley limits clients' Bitcoin bets to 2.5% of their total net worth. So imagine how wealthy these people are who are betting on Bitcoin. It's only 2.5% of their net worth, and they must have at least 2 million in net worth in order to bet or join that private fund, which is insane. More eyes opened on Bitcoin. Now, I know Bitcoin has not been doing very well right now, but that's nothing to be worried about. This is what happened back in 2017, 2018. Bitcoin almost reached the top. I'm not calling that this is the top, but Bitcoin moved sideways and altcoins stole the stage and kept pumping. Now I'm going to talk about a very important diagram that I love, and we're seeing it play out right now. So previously, a few days ago, Dogecoin pumped tremendously. That's the chart of Dogecoin. It went all the way from here up to 550%. Now, Dogecoin was somewhat of a mid cap, right? Because right now it became a large cap after this bump. But here's the crypto money flow cycle. It starts with fiat, which is basically US dollars, euros, pounds, whatever it is. And then money moves into Bitcoin, which we saw right here, where the whole Bitcoin price exploded. We started off like that. Then we moved into larger caps such as Ethereum, mid caps, and then low caps. Dogecoin would have been a low cap back before it pumped, but right now it's actually a large cap. I can't believe I'm saying this. But right now, after we moved from low caps, which is basically Dogecoin, money moved into Bitcoin and then back into large caps such as Ethereum, which we're seeing right now. Ethereum is pumping. We saw it go to the all-time high, and also we saw Litecoin was also pumping, or is also pumping. I know Litecoin is lagging behind, guys, but be patient. That's what happened back in 2017, and Litecoin usually lags behind all of the other assets, and then it explodes. So Litecoin's day will come. So after that, we're probably gonna see money move back from large caps to mid caps. After Ethereum moves a fair share, then we're gonna see the money from Ethereum flow into mid caps and then small caps, and see more coins explode. Now, what that whole thing means, or the moral of my whole story, is that the altcoin cycle, even though we saw plenty of upside previously, there is way more room to grow. If we reach what we reached back in January of 2018, we still have 20% or 26% to go. If we take the all-time high with the wick, that's about 30% to go. And 30% market dominance is huge. It's so much money flowing into cryptos, so much money flowing into altcoins, actually. And if you're well positioned, and you will probably make a lot of profit. However, all that doesn't matter if you do not know how to take profits, because right now, including myself, we have money in crypto, which is basically we're paper rich. Now, obviously, long term, I believe in crypto big time, and I think Bitcoin is going to go places, or the whole market will, most of the coins in the market will go places. But isn't it better if I know when to exit the market and then join at a discount? I think it is for me. However, if you're someone who just wants to hold for 5-10 years, then be my guest. You can do that as well. Personally, I prefer trading and increasing my position over time. And I need you to keep one thing in mind, and that is, if you lose a trade, or let's say right now you miss out on an opportunity. Let's say you look at the chart of Ethereum right now and you think it's not going to go any further, right? And let's say after doing your technical analysis, not following someone blindly who told you to sell right now, let's say you notice that right now it's more probable that Ethereum is going to drop than go up, and you sell, right? And let's say you were wrong. I need you to keep something in mind that that's fine, because price is very uncertain. There is no rule that price follows. Since the price is depicted by people buying and selling, and people are very uncertain and unpredictable, then it could go either way. Right now, this could drop to $2,000. Is it likely? Probably not. But what's more likely is that it's going to keep going up. So personally, I would not bet against it. However, if I'm wrong, I shouldn't feel bad about it and beat myself up just because I was wrong. Because, well, even though sometimes you may be right, at the same time, this right thing you did might have been wrong, and vice versa. If you did something wrong, it could have been right. It's all about probabilities. Technical analysis and learning the charts definitely is not predicting the future. It's just you looking at probabilities and thinking, okay, right here, for example, that's a very, very nice play that happened right here. Let me remove this so it's more obvious. So the previous all-time high was 1400, and obviously it resisted, and we stayed down up to right here, which is back in January. So we reached it, and then we broke out of this resistance. The resistance is a dotted line. So we broke out of it, and then we dumped down here. And what I did was I entered the trade right on this line. Now, was I sure that it was gonna bounce off of it? No, I wasn't sure, but it was very probable that it's gonna bounce off of it, because it was a very strong resistance back here. So it showed that it's gonna be previous resistances become supports. So for that reason, I took the trade, and it paid off, because ever since I'm up 85% on my position. So it's all about probabilities. You never know what's going to happen, but you can actually use probability to your advantage and maybe assume that this might happen. And obviously, if it does not happen, you should have an exit strategy in your head, and saying that, okay, I'm not going to lose more than 10% of my money, and you set a stop loss. Please let me know if that's too technical for you guys. Let me know if you want me to explain any of the terms I used, and I would love to do so. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to know my portfolio and what I'm holding, you can join the Patreon link in the description, and over there you can have access to my portfolio and see what I'm investing in and what I'm trading. And also, every time I do a trade, I update it over there. And also it helps the channel tremendously and it helps me make more videos. That's it for me. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new here. We are on the road to 10K. I know it's far off, but it's my goal right now. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.